Right, yo, it's your boy Trilly, and we're back going over some more draft classes. Previous episode, we went through the 1984 draft class. This time, we do have the 1985 draft class. Again, all of these players are either made by me. Um, I take my time thoroughly changing ratings, potentials, um, all the way down to the boomer bust system. If you do want to download these draft classes, make sure to either type in my PSN TrillyDagoat, TrillyDaGamer, Saucy underscore Trilly, or Jinnology. We'll get more into those later, but let's hop into the 1985 draft. So, headlining it, of course, we do have Patrick Ewing, and we also have Karl Malone, Chris Mullin, and some other players. But first off, let's go over Patrick Ewing. Of course, he's the probably consensus first round pick. Then you got Xavier McDaniel, the X-Man. You have Karl Malone, Wayman Tisdale, Chris Mullin. Now, just for these five, Karl Malone does, I believe, have the highest potential. If I remember correctly, of course, in this universe, he didn't do anything bad yet. I mean, I don't know actually, but he might have. Right, but anyways, we got Charles Oakley, Benoit Benjamin, Arvydas Sabonis, who we'll go over him in a second. A lot of people say that he was, he didn't get drafted till, if you want to be technical, 1986. Originally, he was drafted in to the Atlanta Hawks in the fourth round back in 1985. So technically, he was drafted in this draft class. In 1986, he was also drafted by the Blazers. So I don't know how that really worked. But yeah. So originally, Sabonis doesn't play in the NBA until the 95 season or 96 season. One of them. And, by that time he was already like 32, maybe 31. So, yeah. So basically, Sabonis is in this draft class. We have Detlef Schrempf, Joe Dumars, Tyrone Corbin, Rod Williams, Michael Adams, Ed Pinckney, AC Green, Terry Porter, Gerald Wilkins, Sam Mitchell, Jon Koncak, Joe Kleine, Sam Vincent, Manute Bol, Spud Webb, Mark Akers, Fernando Martin, John Batten. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't look like Fernando Martin. It's kind of hard to, make the players as accurate as possible, without having 2K's face scan. But yeah, so we have John Battle, Derrick Gervin, which is George Gervin's brother, Blair Rasmussen, Keith Lee, Terry Catledge, Mike Brown, Mario Elie, Nick Vanos, Bill Martin, Aubrey Sherrod, Bill Wennington, Kerry Scurry, Barry Stevens, Adrian Branch, Kenny Green, Steve Harris, Alfrederick Hughes, Jerry Reynolds, Calvin Duncan, Ken Johnson, Bobby Hurt, Bleb. I don't really know how to pronounce this guy's name, so yeah, that's don't know how to pronounce his name. And real quick, his name is supposed to be Bobby Lee Hurt, but every time I put Lee in front of Hurt, or like Bobby Lee, 2K would say it was foul language. So yeah, don't really know. It's whatever. But yeah, he is here. We have Greg Stokes, Cedric Tooney, Mike Schmack, Dwayne McClain, George Montgomery, Mike Britton, Lorenzo Charles, Ralph Lewis, Scott Roth, Delaney Rudd, Harold Keeling, Yvonne Joseph, Voice Winters, and that's it. So we do have 60 players, of course, in this draft class. I don't think there's a lot of name changes in this one other than basically Bobby Lee Hurt. If I'm missing any, y'all will probably know first. Another thing, most draft classes have Patrick Ewing at 6'8". He is listed as 7 foot, so I don't really know where we're getting 6'8" from. But yeah, so most people would just copy and paste the 6'8" one. But yeah, so this draft class, again, everyone's potentials are fixed on how they played in real life and what they became. That way we can try to closely get a more accurate sim. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment who would you take with the #1 pick in this draft, and I'll see y'all in the next video. It's been your boy Trilly. Peace out.